My name is Christine Ingebretson. I am from the San Francisco Bay Area, and I work with Foster the City, which is a movement of churches on mission to make sure every child entering foster care is welcomed into a safe and loving home. I believe that when we're in proximity to vulnerable children, there's a desperation that we experience as followers of Jesus. Sometimes in the United States, we don't have a desperation in our life with God. We pretty much have what we need at our fingertips. But when we are stepping into stories where we are not in control and the enemy has wreaked havoc in the lives of families and children, there is a desperation for us to be on our face before Jesus. And I believe it grows our relationship with him when we are desperate for him because we know we need him in every inch of the story that we're walking with these kids. I think about being in a church in the heart of Oakland, literally a mile from where children are being trafficked. And I think of the vulnerability of some of these teenagers that are waiting for families. When I get to call that out and people see it and are awakened, the church is weeping and begins moving towards vulnerable children. I love the idea that everyone can do something. We all have been given things by our God. The beautiful imagery of Paul, the body of Christ. What can you do if you are a hand? What can you do if you're a mouth? What can you do if you're an ear? How I've seen that lived out is beautiful stories of supportive people coming around foster families to make it sustainable for them to walk with vulnerable children and families. I've seen incredible things from the simplicity of bringing a meal that can transform a chaotic day. That is such a gift that we can't underestimate. There are people who take pictures of kids in foster care so that we can remember this time in their story. I've seen the body of Christ come in such profound ways to come around and tutor children that are in need. There are so many ways that folks can serve vulnerable kids beyond fostering them. Everyone can do something. Everyone can do something. I think one of my favorite stories of a distinct life, of folks who are living in a holy and helpful way, are some of the empty nesters that I see moving into foster parenting. While so many people are saying, this is my time, it's retirement, I've raised my kids, I've done my thing. So many people are saying that. We see some empty nesters who are like, I am going to exchange what the world says I need to be doing right now, and I'm gonna choose to be holy, set apart, and helpful. I'm going to welcome children in foster care into my family. We have a family who had raised all their kids and now they're raising 5 young children again. They're exchanging trips to Europe for science projects and diaper changes and kindergarten graduations. To me, that is holy and helpful in a way that blows my mind. And what a beautiful picture of what it means to lose your life to find it. The invitation of Jesus. To me, pure religion means the bride of Christ is awakened to the needs of our most vulnerable neighbors. And when I say awakened, I mean moving into action on their behalf, willing to roll up our sleeves to do what needs to be done to protect and love and welcome and see redemption story upon redemption story by the power of Jesus. This is pure religion.